Okay.
Do you have a better side?
They're both bad.
Learn it,
so,
okay?
Yeah.
Learn it.
Okay.
Rolling? What's your name?
My name is Chris Duel.
Spell last name.
D-U-E-L, like a sword fighter, a brick fighter, a rock
I just
fighter.
wanted to make sure you weren't screwing around with that
No.
last name. What were you doing before this?
Well, I went to USC, and I am USC's most unsuccessful film school graduate. You got George Lucas up here, and then about 45,000 graduates later, I'm the worst, most unsuccessful, had screenplays rejected around town for like 10 years now. So if you want to buy a screenplay, I'm your man.
Gee, my checkbook is in my other suit. I just have to.
Yeah.
So why this?
Well, I saw this in the paper as kind of a fluke on Saturday, and I figured
Because you don't normally read the paper?
I don't know. I read the want ads. I read the classifieds, and I think this was in the Metro section. And I figured, you know, for 32 years I've failed at everything else in life, so let's fail at comedy too. It's just another thing in my failing resume to put in there.
You hear yourself saying this?
I know, it's sad, isn't it? It's a sad, sad world.
How do you think you're going to do tonight?
I have no idea. We were here earlier today, and they picked 10 of us, and everyone else was phenomenal. I didn't expect to be picked, so I'm just happy to be.
Sounds like a beauty contest.
It does,
loser.
but seriously, when you see this first guy is phenomenal. When you see these people, you're going to say he was right. He's got no talent, and they do. So
best joke.
Best joke. I kind of talk about what it's like to be 30 years old. And
some of us we can't remember.
We can't remember, and the main thing that you receive, it's like a game show, and people have to tell you that you receive a lower standard of living than your parents. Yes, Chris, it's time to pay up for the 80s Reaganomics and George Bush, and guess who gets to pay? You do. Yes, yours is the first generation since the Great Depression to have such a bleak economic future to look forward to. Am I coming off bitter and jaded, or?
Yeah, real bitter. In fact, this conversation's over. Get out of here.
Ideas. I got too much time on my hands to think about these things. Is it me, or are men in the 90s just a little bit more insecure and neurotic? I don't know. Is it me? And I think I got this one figured out. We never compliment each other. Women are complimenting each other all the time, but you never see a guy say, "Phil, that is a particularly close shave." "Bob, you are so skinny." "Chuck, did I ever tell you you look fine in denim?" We never do that. Men, these are the 90s. There's a men's movement. I read the Robert Bly books. It's time we take responsibility for our own affirmation. But where can we do this? Where's the one place we can be amongst men and free to truly expose ourselves? How about the men's room? So from now on, when I am in the men's room, standing at the urinal, and one of my brothers, one of my brethren, one of my fellow men steps up next to me to take care of business, I'm going to pay him the highest compliment a man can pay another man. I'm just going to kind of lean down, take a good look, and say, "Hey, nice penis." And I mean that in the most hetero way. Because what are the 3 magic words men long to hear today? Not "I love you," but "Hey, nice penis." And I say we take this "Hey, nice penis" movement across the country, to truck stops in the Deep South, to biker bars with Harleys parked out front, to United States Marine Corps recruiting centers,